High rollers, huh? You know, Cortez keeps bugging me that I need to come and play his little game. I just got a real big problem giving him my money, but you know what? Let's give it one shot. Just one, Cortez. This is all you're ever gonna get from me, dude. I can't believe I'm doing this. Seriously. How about this one? No. Nope. No. Nope.
Puttin on the ring.
Buongiorno amici, ciao a tutti, sono BC, and welcome to another episode on the Diamond Society. Man, things have been going really good, man. This week has been awesome, so full of inspiration, and I can't wait to show you everything that's been going on and what we're actually doing today because, oh man, I really am truly excited about it. But lots has also been going on. Look at this wall behind me, man. It's incredible, man. Traven has been like so busy on getting that done, and I'll tell you what. At first glance, you might think that's a simple project, but dude, the sheer scale, immensity, and complexity of what he's doing, not to mention the fact that it really truly is a perfect circle around this world, is absolutely incredible. Second to none, man. It is an amazing mega build by any standard. So we got Coop's build, man. Coop's build is coming along really cool. I really like those torches up there. I think it's just got a certain level of class to it. And I don't know if he did it just to kind of eliminate spawning space, but you see those pieces of carpet on top of each level, like the black on the white and the gray on the black? That looks so good, man. I don't know if he did it to eliminate spawn, but I think it just adds like a nice little pinstripe kind of feature to it, man. I think it looks great. But also going on downtown, we got Dragon Tech's museum is really kind of getting built up. We got Techno Gizmo, who out here built a really cool like factory. Should check that out, man. That's really awesome. And yeah, a couple of things here and there, but not anything too significant. A lot of people have kind of been out and about in the outskirts and outer lands, building up some things. What's his name? Leowen built a sugarcane factory. Maybe if we got time, we'll go check that out. But I'm here because I was told I got some mail. Some leather. Perfect. And that's actually going to come in super handy for what we got going on today. I'm going to need to fly out of here. Let's see. Can I? I'm still not down with the fireworks yet, but we're getting there. So let's see. I want to get up on top of Coop's build. Come on. Nope. And here we go. This one. This is it. Oh, I'm kind of giving it away. But guys, this is a perfect time to see it too. I have been so inspired lately, guys. And I'll tell you how, but let me reveal this before the sun completely goes down. Oh, snap, dude. Oh, man. I just got inspired and just kept going with this idea in my head. And Amici, I'm excited about it. So what is this? Okay, so I think it was a last weekend, AFK Falcon contacted me and said, "Hey man, we should like hang out and do something together." And I was like, "Yeah, man, that sounds totally cool. Let's do that." And what do you want to do? I don't know. What should we do? Long story short, we ended up going on a little trek to go find Podzol. And when I came back, I started thinking, man, I want to make some money with this Podzol. What can I do with it? And I started thinking, what's catchy? What's a catchy store name? A catchy store name. The Podzol Pagoda. The Podzol Pagoda. So, that's right, Amici. I built this Japanese pagoda straight up as a store, man, to sell Podzol. It is the Podzol Pagoda. Hey, guy, you need to not be right there. So the Podzol Pagoda, and I'm going to show you a picture of my inspiration real quick. Let me do a zoom, and then on the left-hand side, I'm going to put up the picture that I used off of Google as the inspiration. But Yeah, I tried to follow it as much as closely, get as much detail as I can. It's really hard with like, blocks that are 1 meter, in size. And so, but I think we nailed it, Amici. I think we nailed it. And there's just a couple more details that we're going to work on today that I'm really excited to kind of show you. But yeah, this was just built straight up looking at this Google image, and I'm pretty excited with the way it turned out, man. Especially the purple. I didn't think the purple would really pull off, but guys, that works. Works awesome. So one of the things I had to do is, in order to do the design that I want to do, I had to fight a bunch more dragons. In fact, I need to go this way because we don't have an ender chest over there. I had to fight a bunch more dragons. I actually had to fight 7 more dragons yesterday to get the things that I need. And what did I need? I needed those dragon noggins, man. I needed the dragon noggins because, we're going to borrow... Okay, there's 2. We're going to take this one right here. We're going to take the one at the top of the stairs. Hey, let me have my silk touch. Oh, I've already got it on me. Nice. We're just going to borrow that. All right. It's my build. I can take it. Go. No. Oh, as soon as I hit the ground. Now, I don't have a really good path getting up here yet, but that is something that we're going to change. If we have time at the end of this episode, well, actually, no, we're going to make time because I want to make sure I show you the one thing that I want to build and really talk about somebody that I'm kind of getting inspired by right now and kind of keeping my eye on and watching. But let me just kind of show you some of the details that we're putting in here, right? So using a lot of different colors. We got the red, the orange, the yellow, the purple, the green, the dark. All of it, I think, is coming together really, really well. But on a lot of these Japanese builds, you see like the like paintings of fish or butterflies or birds, and so we couldn't really paint anything. So I put these item frames above the door, and then we've got like the different types of fish all around each level here, and they're kind of, some of them are turned upside down, so that way they're all pointing towards the inside. But, yeah, man, I think that ended up really cool. And I like the interior. I think the interior ended up pretty sweet. And there's not a lot of lighting going on in here, but just because of the color of the blocks that we're using and the amount of lighting that we do have, we're getting a really cool kind of neon effect going on, which is really cool and really fine. We got some of our Podzol kind of trickling out here, and I think I got a lot of the Podzol up here somewhere. Yeah, it's all inside there. All right. So the thing I want to work on with you guys is something that I've been kind of toying around with. And let's see. Let me first grab a couple of the things that I'm going to need. So first off, we're going to need a dragon head. I'm going to take one. And look at these, man. Look at these wings. Guys, I think it's time we're going to sell Elytra. Maybe we'll make our first floor our Podzol, and maybe the second floor we're going to sell Elytra. I think it's time to start doing that. I mean, I think it's time to start giving some of those ingredients that we've got collected up away. That, and one thing that I do need that I don't see here is I need soul sand. So I will be right back. All right, so now that we got our soul sand, there's one other ingredient we're going to need, and it has to do with the leather, is tunics. Now, I've already got a bunch of tunics, leather tunics that I've saved up from the skeleton grinder. So basically, we're going to get as far as we can with the tunics that we got, and then we're going to have to make some more. So thank you very much again, Howitzer, for the donation of leather so I can get this project going. I think we got everything we need. We got a couple building blocks here just to kind of help us out, and... let's see, we also need some fence post. Okay, we're going to take that fence post. Now, if you look at the overall, it's getting dark here. Now, I have not lit up this mountainside yet because I want to keep the snow cap here to kind of influence the way I'm going to be building other things. And if I put the torches down, I'm afraid of getting rid of all that junk. So I'm not ready to do that just yet. But anyway, you may or may not have noticed that at the corner of each one of the levels, there's a little accent block of lapis lazuli. And I really like how it's like kitty corner like that. And I've been trying to develop ways where it looks a little more connected to the rest of the building. And I just can't come up with a good way, whether it's using fence or iron bars or something, nothing that really kind of fits the theme. So I was messing around a little bit in my creative test world in the think tank, and I think I've come up with something that is going to be really, really fun, and it's going to connect these two, and also kind of inspired by my own work in the chandelier. I've come up with something else that I think is going to be pretty fun as far as this build goes. Now, I want to take these blocks out here, and I want to get rid of that one. And this is where I'm going to put that fence post. And what I want to do is I want to take these armor stands. Now, I'm going to put soul sand in this one. And what's going to happen is this armor stand is actually going to sink a little bit in the soul sand, just like you would as a player. So it's going to go down just a little bit into it. This one... okay, he sunk too much. We just need to put it up a little higher. So let's get rid of that. Fence post, and we need a helper block, just like that. There we go. Perfect. And then this one, we've got this cover here, but I don't think I'm going to need that cover. So I'm just going to take that away, and I'm going to put another guy just like that. So we've got this row, and you can see they're kind of like slowly going downward. Now, here is kind of like the challenging part. So what we need to do is we actually need to put blocks back in place to kind of make it look a little more natural. And so the way I'm going to do that is using pistons. And let me get up here. I need to position up some more helper blocks like that. All right, and then we're going to put our pistons in place. Whoops. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is, because armor stands are like a special awesome little block, we are just going to push. We're just going to push these blocks right through the armor stand. And we're just going to add some extra blocks so that we can accomplish getting down as far as we need to. We need to go one more for this one. And then we just break the orange here. There. Now look, it looks like it's sunken into the green, right? And we'll do the same thing on this side. And that should be good because we want it to be the one high there. Now I need to make sure I break this without breaking any of my armor stands. And let's get rid of our pistons that are sitting up there. Okay, I think I've caught all my ingredients. Good. All right. So we got these 3 armor stands in the way. I want to take my tunics, and I actually want to dye my tunics black. As such, I got my dragon head, and maybe you can kind of see where this is going. But we're going to take, let's see here. Let me clear out my space here. Oh, I want to put it on my head. All right, we're going to take our dragon head, and we're going to set it down right here. Like that. Now, if we look at it on the side, his mouth is kind of open. It almost looks like, this is a really bad angle, but his mouth is kind of open. And see how it looks like he's kind of biting onto the block there? Yeah, like his little mouth is holding that block. Oh man, that looks good. And then to just kind of complete the entire look and to give this dragon like a spine, like a tail, we're going to take these tunics and we're going to put them just like that onto the dragon. And let's see. Let's actually let's get away again. I should have probably not have broken that. But this is going to give our roof, like the corner of our roof, a little ridge line, and give our dragon who's biting this thing like kind of like a little dragon tail that swoops down into the building there. So yeah, man, that looks crazy, man. That looks crazy cool. I like it. So I need to repeat that. Let's see, 4 times per floor. I need to repeat that 20 times. And I'm sure you don't want to see all that on camera. So I'll tell you what. Let me finish all of those 20 dragons and their tails, and then man, we'll talk about it all as a finished product, and then I guess we'll fill out the inside of our pagoda and start making some money, yo. All right, guys, all the dragons are in place. Man, that took a long time because I actually, not only did I run out of tunics, I ran out of leather. And so I had to go on a quest to try and find more leather. Ended up going off in the extreme hills there, found a ton of cows, and we were able to get the leather we needed really quick. But man, I'm really digging the way these things are turning out. Just really looks like the dragon's like spine or tail coming off the thing. And yeah, the only thing that kind of stinks is, check this out, right? So if I go a little ways away, the armor stands keep rendered, but all the skulls disappear, and that kind of stinks. Because if there's one thing I really wanted to not lose rendering, it would be the skulls, right? So, but either way, it's all good, man. It's all good. I think it's looking sweet, looking fine. Here we go. Let's get a little farther away. Here, let's kind of do like a little flyby here. And you might say, hey, why am I using rockets? Because I'm not, man. I'm not, okay? I'm not down with the times. BC's not there yet, but yeah, it still looks good. It takes a little while before it all renders in, but overall, I mean, it accomplishes what we need. It's holding those blocks, and I think it turned out pretty cool. See this? This is somebody's OCD in action, man. Oh gosh, I'm lagging out. Like, there are so many people on right now, but they are all sitting at their little farms and doing all their little farming things, and we're having some issues now, but it's all good. So yeah, man, the Podzol Pagoda is looking sweet, but I am not done yet, and this is where the Podzol Pagoda actually gets probably to be one of the most expensive builds on the server. Now, we talked about how in the clock tower I had 80 diamond blocks, and that sounds pretty extravagant, but this is the Diamond Society, you know, and that's just kind of the thing, right? Is the use of diamond blocks, that's just normal practice. But we're going to make this building probably one of the most expensive builds, and do it in such a way that it might actually make some people rage about it. And what I'm referring to is, first off, we got these roses here, and I need some bone meal. Okay, let me get myself some roses like that. Yeah, break that into dye like that. Oh, hold on. Pro tip, the proper way to make orange is with yellow and red. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got some yellow. Should be all good now. We need to make some orange. Like that. Okay, and here's the dilemma that I have right now. I think I got these 3 shulker boxes right here, and they are full of stuff. I got another one right there. Let's see. Can we make some regular chests? Let's do that real quick. And we just need to put all this inventory of Podzol over into another chest so that we can actually have these blocks available to us. Oh. And by blocks, I mean the shulker boxes. Got quite a bit here. Should make for a good start to this little store endeavor here. Got some mossy stone that we also collected while we were out in the Super Mega Taiga. All right, now we got these 4 shulker boxes. Now, that is not going to completely fit the bill, but I'm going to leave this next part up to you guys. And I say that because I'm willing to do what it takes to pull this off. And but I'm gonna need your help, okay? So we got 4 shulker boxes in orange. I'm gonna need let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, like that. Let's go ahead and make one more of these blocks. All right, now we're gonna make this the most expensive build ever, and we're gonna do that by decorating with shulker boxes. So the picture, if you guys remember the reference picture I showed you, and maybe you don't, but in the corners here, there was some really intricate kind of artwork, and I've been looking a lot at the shulker box, man. I mean, look at this thing. It is really cool. There's a lot going on here, and there's so many different sides to it that kind of give us like a little artistic flair, right? And we are going to take advantage of that, and we are going to use the shulker box as a straight up building block. Now, I don't think I want this gate here, but this is what we're going to do. So side A is like this, with the boxes facing inward as such. So that way we get this like dark color over here and like a little bit of a C shape and kind of that thing going on there. So that is option A, okay? Like that. Pretty cool. I like it. I like just the intricate design that's on the block. It really provides a lot of character to this building. All right, option B is we're going to take these blocks just like this as helpers, put our shulker boxes just like so, and we're going to put it right against that block right there. And then we're going to get rid of those. And if you didn't know, the very underside of a shulker box has this really cool spirally design. So that's option 2, right? Option B is to put the shulker boxes in an orientation like that, so we get this really cool like spirally design there, and we also get some of that ornate coolness there. Oh man, that almost makes me think of another option. I don't know if I have enough shulker boxes to pull that off, though. I would have to repurpose. I've got those 2 there. They're all full of stuff. But I'm thinking another one would be, right, if we take... You know what? Let's do this. Let me have that guy. All right. So let's like do a dual option just because I don't want to have to run back to the lair and grab a bunch of junk. But let's check that out. If we turn it sideways like that... Oh. And then have the thing. No. I don't like that. Don't like it. Okay. And like that. All right. Now, if we use shulker boxes, again, I'm prepared to do that, man. It's going to take 40 shulker boxes to finish out this build all the way up to the top. I currently have enough to make... Or I should say, somewhere in the neighborhood of like 32 shulker boxes. So I don't need too many more. We just need to do a little bit of end exploration. Now, the final option is with these emerald blocks. Now, this is a pretty sweet option too. Definitely a lot cheaper. But I really want your thoughts on it. What you guys think as far as how this looks. And let's back up a little bit. Oh, man. I like it too because it's just so vividly green. Yeah, it's actually pretty sweet. But you guys tell me. I'm going to do whichever you want me to do, man. If it's shulker boxes, and which orientation, A or B, or do we go with the emeralds? Either one I think is pretty sweet, but I definitely want to put something in those corners and just really set this thing off. And yeah, this is definitely going to be the most expensive build. And I know there's probably people out there like, oh my gosh, how are you using shulker boxes as a building block? Like inside I'm raging because those things are like one of the hardest blocks to basically get in Minecraft right now. And you're using it as a decoration? That's right. I'm using it as a decoration. Absolutely zero utility. I will not be putting them full of anything. There will be nothing inside of them. So, but you guys let me know, man. You guys let me know what you think. And I think the emeralds are pretty sweet too. I'm conflicted. So, anyway, set up the dragons, set up those things. Let me know. Now, there's one other thing that I want to do real quick with you guys, and I'm probably sure that we're kind of getting a little bit lengthy here, but I came across a channel on YouTube, and I've been enjoying this guy quite a bit. He's got a really cool attitude. His buildings are amazing, and his name is Silk Architect. And he recently did a world tour episode where he was kind of showing off some of the stuff that he'd been building and working on. And one thing in particular caught my eye. Now, this is the first time I've ever built this. I've never even practiced this, so it may be really, really derpy, but we're going to give it a shot. So he was building cherry blossom trees. And let's see here. I think it's something like that. I mean, basically, you want these like roots that are coming into where the tree is. Like that, I guess. And something like this, I guess. I don't know. And then like branches that are kind of all weird coming out. And Silk, if you happen to, I don't even know if he, I mean, I doubt he watches me. I don't know. I just recently came upon him. And I've left him some love in his comments, so I don't know. Maybe he's kind of tuning in and joined the BC family here, but I could definitely use a pointer. I don't know about this branch right here. Let's see. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, all right. So we got that, and then we got this wool, and he used wool and glass, and I just thought that was really, really cool. So let's see. I just want to kind of do some random stuff here, and I don't know if I should mix the glass and the wool together, but I think that would actually be a really cool effect if we're just doing something like this. I heard a rocket just go off. I think someone's flying around me, checking out what I'm doing, checking out what we're doing together. And I want to say he just kind of had them like, some of them were glass and some of them were wool. But I think if we just kind of do the mix, I think it's kind of neat. Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, I haven't practiced this at all, so I don't really know how this is going to turn out. But all right, let's take down our helping pillar here so it doesn't become part of the build. And let's go all the way over to Coop Dizzle's tower and see what it looks like here. Oh, I feel like the old man, like driving the jalopy around the server using the bow, but it's all good. It's all good. Oh, yeah, man. That pink, it just, it sets this build off like nobody's business, dude. Now, I definitely need to practice a little more trees, but I think I'm going to fill up some of this hillside with some cherry blossoms, and then I want to end up building like a pathway that kind of comes out and goes down the mountain. But I think I want to put like some cherry blossoms just kind of around the top here, and then maybe over on this hill just like one or two little cherry blossoms, because I don't know if anybody's going to develop that hill, but it might be cool just to kind of make that connection. But yeah, unfortunately our dragon heads kind of go away out of the render, but overall, man, I'm really satisfied with the way this is all coming together. So yeah, man, that is the Podzol Pagoda, and I'm really excited. I'm gonna go ahead and get the inside filled up, kind of make a storefront, and we might even start selling elytra. You see, I'm almost got a chest full of elytra now, and you know, there's no sense in just hoarding all that stuff, man. I know people could benefit from it like every day, so I'm willing to help those folks out. But anyway, also the cool thing I'm thinking about is with the cherry blossom trees, that'll give me opportunities to kind of hide lighting in the root systems of those things, and make it just so we don't have torches all over the hillside and whatnot. And when it finally snows again, it should look pretty cool too, with the snow layer on the build and the cherry blossoms. Should all kind of set itself off really cool. But anyway, Amici, that is all that I've got today for you. Thank you very much for joining me. And again, give me your feedback on the three options that we have: either the emeralds, the shulker boxes facing outward, or the shulker boxes facing backward with the spirally designs. I'd really like to know your feedback. And again, whichever one I get the most of, that's the one we're going to end up doing, unless somebody makes a really compelling argument for another one that has less votes. And also give me some feedback on the cherry blossom trees. We can't really see it anymore here, but I think it's going to be a really cool addition. So anyway, it's kind of funny. I feel like overall, right, we super derailed from what we were doing. We were talking about building a factory. We were working in the nether. We were doing the guardian farm, and all that stuff is still happening. But out of nowhere, man, I cannot even explain. It was just the act of going with AFK to get Podzol that made me think Podzol Pagoda is a thing, and then bam. So I guess that's to say, follow your inspiration, man. Sometimes you just leave things abandoned, but if you just follow your inspiration, ultimately you're going to keep your drive, your desire, and in the end, that's really what it's all about. That's what it's all about in life in general, is just doing what you love, doing what you like. And we all have to do things that we don't love and we don't like, but finding a way to break away from those and do the things you do is how you make life enjoyable and just a good time overall. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao a tutti and aloha. Bye-bye.